First of all, a very, very good morning, good afternoon to all of you, and lovely faces. I think very good-looking people, I must say. Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the second session at the Conclave 2025. And with me is someone who needs no introduction, but there are some few lines I've tried to curate from his illustrious journey in Bollywood and beyond. So, from the border's bunkers to Hera Fairy's rent, Sham's confusion was our money well spent. Dharkan showed us his softer side, where love and heartbreak he couldn't hide. But then came Anna, with a swag so steady that even the industry wasn't ready. A fitness freak, a businessman too, there's nothing that he can't do. So here's to the tough guy, stylish and bold, with muscles of steel and heart of gold. And maybe the only person in this room who's not growing old. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Mr. Sunil Shetty.
I love this. I'd want you to give me a copy of that, yeah? Very, very well said. So beautifully said. So beautifully said. Thank you so much. Means a lot.
Thank you, sir. So, let's first start with your industry name, Anna. क्या आपने ये सोचा था कि ये नाम आपसे ऐसा जुड़ जाएगा कि सब आपको सुनील शेट्टी की जगह अन्ना बुलाएंगे?
सोचा तो कभी नहीं था, लेकिन आज ऐसा है कि अगर कोई अन्ना ना बुलाए तो मैं खुद देखता नहीं हूँ. इट्स क्रेजी, एवरीबडी आउट देयर. और हो भी ऐसा गया है कि एक पर्सनल कनेक्ट हो गया कि जब भी कोई मुझे अन्ना बुलाते हैं तो मैं देख लेता हूँ. एंड देन आई स्टार्ट थिंकिंग कि डू आई नो हिम, हैव आई सीन हिम. सुनील बोलते हैं तो आपको कभी कभी लगता है कि ठीक है यार, फोटो के लिए बुला रहे हैं, इसके लिए बुला. सो दिस इज वेरी पर्सनल फीलिंग. दो मेजर लॉस द मिनट ब्यूटिफुल वुमेन से अन्ना मीन्स ब्रदर, फिनिश्ड, एवरीथिंग इज डन एंड ओवर विद. सो बट नो, इट्स आई थिंक इट्स रिस्पेक्ट एंड लव. एंड डाउन साउथ हमारे लिए हमेशा, जब हम कभी कभार किसी का नाम जानते भी नहीं हो और हमसे उम्र में बड़े होते हैं तो हम उन्हें रिस्पेक्टफुली अन्ना ही बुलाते हैं, फॉर दैट कनेक्ट. सो इट्स ब्यूटीफुल.
So behind Anna there's Sunil Shetty, who's very deeply rooted to his culture, his values. Sir, आपके growing up के बारे में बताइए, आपके language के बारे में. You're from Mangalore, and how has your traditions and culture defined your path into success?
It's exactly, I think, like we're in the Northeast, where they don't just showcase their culture, but they live it. And that's exactly where I come from, the south of India. I live that culture. I believe in it. I travel every year. I don't know how many times, probably 5-10 times a year, back to my village, back to my roots. I need to go to my Devi Ma. I need to go to my Daivas. I need to go to the land of Nagas and get that energy when I come back. So whether it's the festivals, whether anything, little thing happening there, I am connected to it. And every time I go back there, it grounds me perfectly, sends me back with renewed energy too. And that's the tradition that we've been following forever. My children follow it now. My granddaughter is 5.5 months old, but I think she knows as much about our culture as anybody else would. And I'm not kidding, because constantly playing that kind of music, that kind of music for her, telling her the stories, how much she takes her and how much that we've got to see. But the idea is to make sure that you connect yourself to your roots, and that's the beauty of this country, India itself. We're the only ones who are really, really rooted, and that's why the world is looking up to you for everything. They've taken everything of ours and packaged it differently and sent it back, and trying to send it back to us. But I think this generation is aware now.
Very well said, sir. Talking about your daughter, your son, or the family, I've seen and I've read about it that you give a lot of importance to family time, work-life balance. In today's world, and from the generation of work that you have been doing for over 3 decades, how have you balanced it?
See, it's always been a conscious effort. I came from a very, very small, humble family. Like I always say, my father at the age of 9 came to Mumbai, set himself up beautifully. And even while setting himself up, he never once let us know what he was going through, through those struggles. Had made time for me every time, whether it was lunch, because school was probably 100 meters away. But he made sure that he was there for lunch every single day, spending time with the children. Same thing with dinner. Wednesday was a holiday for him, which means it was a national holiday for me and my siblings, because that meant Dad taking us to the movies or going to grab food somewhere. So we cherished those moments with him. When I started playing cricket, he was a very shy man. Was an absolute introvert, and when didn't speak the language, didn't know English, spoke the South Indian Hindi, but managed to communicate. When I used to go for my cricket games, he put me into an affluent school. So when the parents came there, they were all well spoken and spoke English fluently. He was a little shy. He would come. They would probably come for the prize distributions or to pick the kids up, but he was that one man who stood in that one corner and watched me play that entire game, whether it was a day, 2 days, 3 days, and that mattered to me. Like I said, he never came forward, but because we had a restaurant, if it was a celebration, whether it was success or failure, he made sure that he took all the kids to the restaurant to feed them and take care of them, or carried food from the restaurant to the games. So these little things, the simpler things that mattered to me. And like they say, children watch and learn and not listen and learn necessarily. And I think I watched him through the corner of my eye, and I see that with my children too. That's something that I followed.
So you have tried to pass it on with Ahan and Athya?
I've tried to, and but I think I've been successful because I see that in Ahan and Athya too. Obsessed with spending time with the family. I wrap at 6. If I can make it home by 6:30, I'm there by 6:30. And then it's just all of us hanging around, playing board games, chatting, doing things that a family would do. So generally, you look at family time for weekends. I know for a fact that my children know that Dad and Mom are awake till 10:30 and then off to bed. So they will make sure that they have no plans. They don't make any plans till 10:30. And those are the little things that matter,
So there's a Shetty community in Mumbai, and they're doing really well in whatever business street they are in. So how have the community helped you when you entered Bollywood, or जब आपके पिताजी भी आए थे बॉम्बे में?
Absolutely. I think वो सही होगा. Banks, institutions loan नहीं देते थे हमें.
Exactly.
कि ये business कैसा है, किसी को समझ नहीं थी. Industry तो थी नहीं. तो एक चिट फंड हुआ करता था, जो अगर शुरू हुई है तो हमारे कम्युनिटी में शुरू हुई थी, जहाँ 10 लोग जिसके पास पैसे थे वो हर महीने एक किटी में एक पैसे डाल देते थे, और जिसकी जरूरत थी, जैसे जरूरत थी, वो हर महीने लेकर चलता था. कभी पेपर वर्क नहीं था, हैंडशेक और एक दूसरे के भरोसे पे ये सब चलता था. So whenever somebody was short of funds and they were part of a fund, they were allowed to pick that फंड अप. तो आज अगर 100 रुपये का फंड है और वो 90 में उठा, और 10 रुपये जो थे वो बाकियों के इंटरेस्ट के बेसिस पे बढ़ता था. लेकिन कभी कभार जो मुश्किल आती थी, वो बोलते यार मुझे बहुत तकलीफ है, तो दे यूज्ड टू से पूरे उठा लो. सो आई स्टिल रिमेंबर डैड गोइंग थ्रू दिस जर्नी. और देखते ही देखते देखिए टॉप फाइनेंशियल इंस्टीट्यूशंस जो है आज मंगलूर जैसे छोटी सी शहर से ही निकले हुए हैं.
Exactly.
You know, and I think that's what worked for me. As far as the restaurant trade is concerned, and as far as I'm concerned, I remember Balwan. I think national holiday tha as far as Shetty restaurants mein tha. They all sent their people to watch the movies. Posters of mine were put all over. Each restaurant had a poster of mine out there. So I think it was community supporting each other, and that's why that huge difference to me and my career, you know. And even before I had arrived, my community knew me. हर जगह जब हम बात करते हैं, आज भी मैं जब जाता हूँ तो बोलते हैं कि ये पूजा रखा हुआ आपके लिए, ये पूजा आपकी पोती के लिए रखा हुआ हमने. तो बिना मेरे बोले इतनी सारे लोग सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं. इट्स अनबिलीवेबल. देखिए, that is because also I believe कि the literacy rate is 100% when it comes to South Canada. If you look at Karnataka, you're talking about a 97% literacy. You know, the mother, the woman of the house, the daughter, that is everything in the family. So I think it's because of all that.
Sir, I've read about your father's struggle, and if you don't mind me asking, he came to Mumbai, a 9-year-old Mangalorean boy, started out as a dishwasher in one of the restaurants, slowly moving up to a server, then to a manager, and finally becoming the owner of that very restaurant where he started working for. So there is a spirit of never giving up that your father portrayed to you. आपने भी ups and downs देखे हैं बॉलीवुड में. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, आपकी जो पहली मूवी आरजू 90% बनने के बावजूद शेल्फ हो गई थी. फिर दूसरी मूवी अनाउंस हुई बट डिडंट मेक इट टू द फ्लॉर्स. When you look back, how much of your father's struggle had shaped you to handle your career debacles in the initial days?
I think I'd say 200%. 100% of me and 100% of the current generation. I think even Ahan has been impacted by that because he hears me speak about it all the time. And I'm proud of everything that my father has done. I'm proud of the fact that he wasn't educated, but was a smarter man than most of us. You know, his life experiences have taught him so much. And one thing he always told me, highs and lows will be there. There'll be times where you'll be down and in the darkest spot, but never believe that you've been buried. Believe that you've been planted so that you can regrow. You know, you can push your way through. It's going to be hard out there. You're going to push your way through. The minute you come out, there's going to be sunlight. You're going to grow. Your roots are going to grow stronger. It's never somebody who's down, falling down. Seeing downfalls is not the problem. Staying down is the problem. You know, when we decide, nahi yaar, niche pada rahunga, this is happening to me, which I see a lot today. You know, anxiety. I mean, everybody talks about mental health. It's more anxiety that these kids are going through, peer pressure that the kids are going through, and I think those are the things these men came up taking care of, and they believed that it was a way of life, and that we've got to go through this. You know, otherwise, how are you going to enjoy the good in life if you haven't seen the other side of life?
Very true. Sir, talking about Ahan, usually father-son relations, there's some kind of a barrier which always remain. So how does that work for you?
Once again, conscious. See, if you're not conscious and you don't consciously work on certain things, things are not going to happen automatically. My father and me were the same. Of course, he appreciated everything. There was never this physical relationship. Because he was a simple man and couldn't express. And because we come from a side where we're not very physical. It was only when I decided I wanted to take a break from cinema, and I took that break for 5 years, and then Dad also fell ill. You know, it happened simultaneously. And when he needed out, he reached out to me. When he reached out to me, I reached out to him physically, because that's the only strength that I could give him. He was half paralyzed and he was in bed, and it became a ritual of us holding each other's hand, me hugging him, me kissing him. which is something I had never done. He had probably done it to me when I was little, and as I grew up, that distance came up. So I was very conscious about that. So I'm very physical with Atiya and Ahan. It doesn't matter to me if Tia is 30 years old. I'll grab her and she sits on my lap and I'll kiss her all over because she's my baby. Likewise with Ahan. And it's such that when I go to see Ahan in the morning, if I'm leaving and he's there and I haven't seen him for a while, and I knock and I say, come out for a minute, no? He'll pick that blanket up and he'll say, come in for a minute. You know, even today, he's 30, he'll be 30 now. But that's the relationship. I have the same relationship with my other son, with Rahul. You know, I'm so physical with him, Mana and me both. So it's more kissing him and kissing him on that shoulder or that chest because he's way taller. So, you know, that's how it is. And trust me, when a father and son go through that relationship, I would never say it would be the mother-son relationship, but it would be close to it. Definitely close to it.
So moving a little beyond to Bollywood, सर 90 के दशक में बॉक्स ऑफिस नंबर्स ही सब हुआ करते थे. आज के डेट में सोशल मीडिया आपको इंस्टेंट फीडबैक दे देता है कि पिक्चर चल रही है कि नहीं चल रही है, व्हाटएवर. सो अगर आप के टाइम में जब आप लॉन्च हुए थे, बॉलीवुड एंटर किए थे, उस समय अगर सोशल मीडिया होता तो क्या आपका करियर डिफरेंट ट्रैजेक्टरी में जाता?
शायद बड़ा हो जाता, उससे भी ज्यादा लोग जानते हैं मुझे. लेकिन ये जो डिफरेंस है ये सोशल मीडिया के वजह से नहीं है. अलग अलग मीडियम है. जो सही इस्तेमाल करते हैं उसको उनके लिए अच्छा ही है, और जो गलत इस्तेमाल करते हैं उनकी सोच ही गलत है तो गलत ही होगा उनके लिए. प्रॉब्लम यही है. आज लोग बोलते हैं कि तब बॉलीवुड वैसा था, आज बॉलीवुड ऐसा है. तब बॉलीवुड ऐसा था क्योंकि मर्चेंट बैंकर्स एक्सेल शीट्स फिल्में नहीं बनाती थे, डायरेक्टर्स फिल्में बनाते थे. मैं कहूंगा डायरेक्टर्स भी फिल्म नहीं बनाते थे, मेकर्स फिल्में बनाते, पैशनेट लोग फिल्में बनाते. आर्ट एक ऐसी चीज है जहां पैशन से आप जुड़ते हैं, आप बाकी किसी चीज से जुड़ते नहीं हो, यू नो. और आज के जो कंपनीज यहाँ जो फिल्में बनाती है, ये कैसे हुआ ना, जैसे एक पौधा है और वहां एक अच्छी फूल लगी हुई है, तो आप फूल निकाल के सूंघ लेते और फेंक देते. हमारे टाइम पे और पैशनेट फिल्म मेकर्स फूल को सूंघते भी हैं और वो उस पौधे को पानी डाल के उसके संभालने लगते हैं. फर्क ये है तब में और आज में, जो बहुत बड़ी फर्क है. तो आप इंस्टेंट ग्रेटिफिकेशन के लिए कुछ भी करोगे तो आपकी जिंदगी में कभी भी वो मुकाम नहीं आएगा. इनके शेयर वैल्यूज बढ़ते हैं, फिल्म की वैल्यू उनको है ही नहीं. इट्स चर्न आउट, लेट्स ब्लडी चर्न आउट स्टफ, एंड दैट डजंट वर्क इन द लॉन्ग रन. आप देखिए कितने यूनिकॉर्न्स है जो यूनिकॉर्न रहे आज कौन भी नहीं है. तो क्या, व्हाई इज दैट? बिकॉज you are only looking at numbers, you are not looking at the people who are investing with you, you are not taking care of your end user. Finally आप खुद के लिए नहीं बना रहे हो. मैं अगर कुछ बात बोल रहा हूं, मैं खुद के बारे में बोलूं तो गलत है. अगर आप लोग कुछ घर लेकर जा सकते हो तो उसमें फायदा है ना. वरना कॉन्क्लेव करो, आप बातें करो, कुछ भी करो, वही ज्ञान वही सब कुछ होता है. तो मैं हमेशा कहता हूं कि ये लोग एक्सपीरियंस जब नहीं करते फिल्म मेकिंग, मुश्किल होता है.
Sir, at the age of 64, you have redefined fitness. People half your age look up to you for your fitness, your discipline, your energy. How do you see today's obsession with six-pack abs, steroid bodies, or aesthetics over real health?
I don't react only. I won't say anything because I don't believe their bodies. You know, it takes a hell of a lot. It takes consistency. It takes discipline. It takes waking up every day in the morning and saying, I hate this, but I'm going to do it. That makes a difference. That builds the six-pack. You know, and India is such a beautiful country. 29 states, 9 union territories, so much to offer. हम सिर्फ हमारा ही खाना खाएंगे तो उसी में हमारा काम बन जाएगा. That is where health food lies. That is where workouts lie. That is where everything happens. This is, again, like I said, instant mix of everything. You know, इससे बुलवा लो खाना, वहीं काउच पे बैठे रहेंगे, हिलेंगे नहीं काउचेस से, तो गड्ढे ही होंगे ना काउच पे, तो काउच भी आपका नहीं टिकेगा. सो आई थिंक कहीं ना कहीं it's about training, playing a sport that you love, staying active, mobility. I mean, just this morning, Zico, who's one of the, he's as good as family and member who heads my content team, and he was saying कि sir कितना आपने कितनी सही बात बोली एक जगह पे कि मैंने अपनी ट्रेनिंग बदल दी है. मैं आज एजिलिटी में ध्यान देता हूँ, मोबिलिटी पे ध्यान देता हूँ कि मेरी पोती और शायद आने वाले पोतों को या पोतियों को मैं उठा पाऊं आराम से विदाउट अ स्ट्रेन ऑन माई बैक और माई बॉडी. क्या मैं बिना सीट को हाथ लगाए उठ सकता हूं? ये मेरा वर्कआउट है. क्या मैं झुक रहा हूं? कैन आई स्टेप राइट? हिप में मोबिलिटी है. मैं सिक्स पैक छोड़ दिया हूं बनाना, ये नहीं कि नहीं बना सकता. नेचुरली मेरी जिंदगी में मैंने आज तक कुछ नहीं लिया हुआ है. नेवर एनी सब्सटेंस, anabolic steroids or anything that's special. It's what mom cooks or mana cooks is what I eat. But I quantify my food. कि कितना खाना चाहिए, प्रोटीन क्या होनी चाहिए, फैट क्या होना चाहिए, कार्ब्स क्या होना चाहिए, ऐसी बॉडी चाहिए तो मेरे को क्या करना चाहिए. ये सिंपल चीजें हैं, बहुत ही सिंपल है, लेकिन बेचने के लिए बहुत कुछ किया गया. So I mean I'm not against someone who's got a six pack body, क्योंकि सिक्स पैक बॉडी बनाने के लिए भी मेहनत की जरूरत होती है, शॉर्टकट इस्तेमाल होता है. तो पहली बात है कि सिंगल पैक वाले अगर बोले कि सिक्स पैक खराब है तो मैं उनको एनकरेज नहीं करूंगा. मैं बोलूंगा आपके सिंगल पैक अपने घर पे रखिएगा. आप कोशिश तो कीजिए, वेट लॉस की तो कोशिश कीजिए, मोबिलिटी की कोशिश कीजिए. सो इट डिपेंड्स, यू नो. सो एंड दैट्स व्हाई आई स्टे पुट. एंड अभी मुझसे किसी ने पूछा कि आपने अपना एक बे बॉडी शॉट दिया ये साल, तो ऐसे क्योंकि मेरी टारगेट थी. तो बोले अभी भी आप दिखा दो. मैं बोला 70 के एज में मैं वादा करता हूं कि आपको मैं सिक्स पैक और क्लियर बॉडी दिखा दूंगा. आई थिंक मैं अपने आप को टारगेट देते रहता हूं.
Sir, we have seen the promo of Welcome to the Jungle. It looks very exciting. बहुत बड़ा स्टार कास्ट है. आपने दलेर पाजी, मिका सिंह, everyone is there. शायद कोई बचा नहीं है अभी. So कुछ बताइए sir, when is it coming?
I think it's
How
a
is
fun
it?
film. It should be there early next year. Reason of doing that film was one, to show कि like yesteryears, a whole bunch of people can also get along with each other. There's no insecurity. We love each other. And to also prove a point that comedy doesn't mean below the belt. Comedy doesn't have to be crass. Comedy doesn't have to be, or content doesn't have to be anything where you're hiding from the next person so they don't see the content. That family values still exist in this country. The emotions are the same. Country, mother, father, sister, family. There's no other emotion as far as India is concerned. So I think it's just a reminder of that, and that's why followed by Hera Fairy. So, you know, going back to our roots.
So we have laughed a lot in our years of Hera Fairy, Fir Hera Fairy, and we're expecting a roller coaster ride with Hera Fairy 3. Sir, अगर screen में ही हमें इतना मजा आया है, so definitely there must be something off screen.
Yeah, absolutely. We're like a house on fire. All three of us respect each other, know whose strength is what. We both, Akshay and me, both know that Babu Bhaiya is the one who leads the three of us. So we give him that kind of respect. Raju has his traits, Shyam has his traits. Like we all do. Each one of us are good at something. Each one of us suck at something. Each one of us are bad at something. But the minute we accept all that, it works. And that's why Hera Fairy works. And Hera Fairy 3 again is as good a script as Hera Fairy 1. It's a magical script. And it's Priyadarshan at the helm of affairs. It's Firoz and Paresh who are, making the film. So everything seems good.
So you have moved beyond acting into restaurants, real estate, investments in startups. So what was that turning point which made you say that I need to diversify beyond acting?
Because I wasn't doing anything. I had quit acting. I had quit acting Number one, because somewhere down the line I was getting tired. Dad wasn't really keeping good, and I was not comfortable, seeing him at home and me at work. I had made a lot of mistakes in my life. There was a lot of love for Sunil Shetty, लेकिन टिकट नहीं बिक रहे थे. और जब टिकट नहीं बिकते तो the right films don't come to you. The right content doesn't come to you. They stop believing in your craft and believe that you don't sell. But that's the hard truth and the fact about life itself. And I'm okay with all that. That's passé. I always look at God's given me an opportunity, and I made it. South Indian little boy who didn't even know how to speak Hindi perfectly. My Hindi is even messed up even today with my grammar. But I got the opportunity, so at least I got the opportunity that millions didn't get. So I looked at it that way. And I took that sabbatical. When I took that sabbatical and started spending time with Dad, that's also when the pandemic hit immediately. And there was nothing to do at all. There I saw opportunities. They always say, when there's a problem, you need a solution. Someone who can offer you a solution, and that's when the startup world came up. I was dwelling a little bit with tech and stuff like that, and the team was working on it, and we came up with this show for a news network, which was like Shark Tank, but not like Shark Tank, because it was hardcore. Helping with Niti Aayog and Atal Incubation. We were helping the startups get funders. And there I realized I saw investors investing in young talent and, showing hope in what they had created and a future. That's when I started meddling, and I enjoyed that journey. And the first few that I did worked really, really well. So I said, you know what? There is someone who's an expert of doing something, and I'm backing him, which means I'm riding the right horse. And I have the strength of marketing to be able to put it out there in the market and bring the right people to join. I think that's how the journey started. And we didn't have it as actors earlier. Actors earlier only invested in real estate and said, let it grow. Chala to chala. Real estate, especially in India, never really goes down. And in Mumbai, we always had this opportunity. So here, this entire startup journey of mine started, and then I enjoyed it. So
today's youngsters, they chase fame, money, and luxury, but they do not talk or think about financial discipline. How do you want to say something about it?
Yeah, I think we have to go back to experience. Money is very clear. Ki you save me today, and I will save you tomorrow. So if that's the mantra, that पैसे जब बोलता है कि आप मुझे बचाओ और मैं आपको बचाऊंगा, तो I think इससे simple और clear line है नहीं. Cash burn is not everything. Your reserves and being cash positive is everything. Kids today need to listen. Kids today listen to answer, not listen to understand. So you have to listen to speak before you speak. You have to think before you speak. You have to earn before you spend. I think if these are the basic things that they take care of, it's a great bunch of kids that we have here. Focused, very clear, very honest. And I think that honesty of this generation is going to shake politics in this country also. It is going to shake politics. आप एक हद तक उनसे झूठ बोल के आप उनको धक्का मार सकते हो, उसके बाद नहीं, वो retaliation आप देखोगे, they will take over. So it's a very clear message to all of us out there कि झूठ बोलने से पहले सोचा करो. खुद के फायदे के लिए झूठ बोल रहे हो तो गलत है. White lies हो तो अब निकल जाएगा सब कुछ. किसी के अच्छाई के लिए, कभी कभार मैं किसी के अच्छाई के लिए एक झूठ बोल देता हूँ कि ठीक है यार, वो मैं उसको झूठ भी नहीं मानता, लेकिन झूठ में वो वही कैटेगरी में आता है, इसलिए मैं बोल रहा हूँ. तो आई थिंक दैट इज वेरी 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 इंपॉर्टेंट. तो उनकी अच्छाइयों को देख के अगर उनको हम रास्ता दिखा सकते हैं, इन बच्चों को वैल्यू दिखा सकते हैं, जैसे फूल को तोड़ना नहीं बेटा, उस फूल के गमले में पानी डालते रहे ना, तो और हजारों फूल, अरोमा तो आएगी आपको, वो कहाँ छुपेगा आपसे. You know, so I think those little things are very important. Make sure that you are a solution. कंपनी में हो, घर में हो, कहीं भी हो, मैं वो सोल्यूशन हूं यार. जिस दिन आप सोल्यूशन बनोगे आपकी विक्ट्री गारंटेड है. प्रॉब्लम मत बनना. यू नो, तो छोटी चीजें हैं. और सोल्यूशन आप तब बनते हो जब माँ को बोलते ना माँ डोंट वरी आई विल डू दिस. बहन को बोलती है छोड़ो ना मैं हूं. वो जो मैं हूं ना आप जब बोलते आते हो ना बचपन से, इसीलिए स्पोर्ट में डालना बच्चों को बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. टीम स्पोर्ट में डालना बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. हार जीत वो सब सीख जाते हैं, वरना यू लॉस्ट. यू नो, सक्सेस के बाद लोगों को हैंडल करना नहीं आता. बॉलीवुड में होता यही है कि बच्चे खराब नहीं है, सक्सेस को हैंडल नहीं कर पाते, क्योंकि जो इर्द गिर्द के लोग हैं वो उनके फायदे के लिए बहुत कुछ कराते हैं और बच्चों से करा लेते हैं. सो आई थिंक छोटी छोटी चीजें.
Sir, in a world where stardom often shines brighter than humanity, there are some moments which reminds us of what true heroism is. In the year 1996, in Mumbai's Kamatipura, a police raid had freed more than hundreds of trafficked women. Many of them were young and most of them were from Nepal. They were without documents. Their own government refused to take them back. They were free, but they were stranded in Mumbai. It was in that moment that Sunil Shetty, not the actor, not the superstar, but the human being, quietly stepped forward. Alongside his mother-in-law, the police, and the NGO, he helped arrange their documents, plane tickets, and ensured 128 women returned to Kathmandu back to their dignity, to their hope, and to their home. Something that changed their lives forever. And the most extraordinary part is, for over 20 years, he never spoke of it. Not even once. No press conference, no cameras, no self-congratulations. It only came to light when one of the survivors, who's now a social worker, made it public. Ladies and gentlemen, this is compassion without spectacle. This is actually what it means to have muscle of steel and a heart of gold. Ladies and gentlemen, please have a round of applause for Mr. Sunil Shetty.
थैंक यू.
सर, आप इसके बारे में बात करना चाहते हैं?
आई थिंक बहुत कुछ कहा गया अभी, बट यू नो, सोचना तब हमें ये था कि इन बच्चों को हम यहाँ से निकाल तो रहे, लेकिन माफिया ऐसी चीज है जो किसी को कहीं भी छोड़ती नहीं है. तो अगर हम बताते हैं उनको कि हम उन्हें कहाँ लेके जा रहे हैं और कैसे लेके जा रहे हैं, तो बहुत प्रॉब्लम्स हो जाती. शायद उनको दोबारा पकड़ के वापस लेकर आते हैं जो दल्ले हैं, जो मिडलमैन हैं, जो जिन्हें हम पिम्प्स कहते हैं, वो उन्हें दोबारा जीने नहीं देते. इसलिए एक ऐसी जगह पे रखा गया उनको जो उनके लिए सेफ था. बहुत सारे बच्चियों को उनके माँ बाप ने दोबारा घर में लिया भी नहीं बिकॉज ऑफ द स्टिग्मा. But I think they managed really well for themselves. So it was important at that time. But here, you know, the thing is, actor हूँ ना तो credit मुझे बहुत मिलता. और उस बच्ची ने मेरे ही बारे में बात किया क्योंकि that's the only person she could relate to, जिसका नाम वो जानती थी, जिसके बारे में वो जानती थी. लेकिन I think the force was my mother-in-law, my late mother-in-law, Vipula Kadri, जिनके नाम पे आज फाउंडेशन विप्ला फाउंडेशन चलता है, और वो सारे एनजीओज जिन्होंने साथ दिया, वहाँ की पुलिस, वो बच्चियाँ तो खुद इतने महीनों के लिए इस ऑपरेशन के बारे में किसी से नहीं बताया, विच इज़ वेरी डिफिकल्ट, वेरी डिफिकल्ट. कि खुशी में कभी कभार हम बोल देते हैं कि यार आई थिंक वी आर गोइंग टू गेट आउट ऑफ हियर, डर से बोल देते हैं, गम में बोल देते हैं, लेकिन वैसा नहीं हुआ. Everybody was माउथ सील्ड, लिप सील्ड. पुलिस, हम हमेशा पुलिस के बारे में कहते हैं कि करप्ट है, लेकिन जब चीजें सही होती है वो वैसा होता नहीं है. गवर्नमेंट, मिनिस्टर तबके. तो आई थिंक द क्रेडिट गोज टू ऑल ऑफ देम, एंड it is then that I learned. I think that was a turning point in my life also when I joined my mother-in-law to work with her NGO. Which is a line very close to my heart, that from what you get, you make a living. But from what you give, you could make a life. And it doesn't have to be money. It could be anything. Give and forget, accept and never forget. These are the few principles, simple things in life. This is not Gyan, but this is something that I've believed in, you know. So is what my mother-in-law taught me. And that's why I used to always tell her, Mom, the art of giving is the art of living. You know, everybody talks about the art of living. आप किसी को कुछ देने लग जाओ, आप देखिए, प्यार होगा, टाइम होगा अपना, एक फोन कॉल होगा, कुछ भी होगा. You know, खास करके पेरेंट्स के लिए, बुजुर्गों के लिए, अगर वो हम टाइम निकाले उनके लिए, and we spend time, maybe lunch, maybe dinner, maybe coffee, बहुत फर्क पड़ जाता है.
So we have a short video. Barul, can you pull up the comic video, please? I have a question on the video.
अगर हमें ढूंढने की कोशिश की या पुलिस को खबर करने की कोशिश की, तेरे कुत्ते के टुकड़े टुकड़े करके तेरी पोती को खिला देंगे. क्या कर रहा तू?
पवैया की धोती.
साले, जा मेरा सूट ले, वरना मैं तेरा सर फोड़ दूंगा.
ये श्याम, ये पागल मत बन, वो पतीला लगेगा. अरे लगेगा मेरे को.
ये मार उसका खोपड़ी तोड़ साले का, मार. क्या भाईला?
जो गर्म होने के बाद लाल लाल होता है ना, वो क्या वो
सलिया.
हाँ, सलिया. वो क्या जो हवा में उड़ता है ना, वो क्या? एक मिनट से.
कौवा.
अरे कौवा नहीं रे, जो हवा में उड़ता है ना, जो अपन उड़ाते हैं.
पतंग.
अरे पतंग नहीं रे, जिसमें बैठ के अपन उड़ते हैं और अपन खुद उड़ाते हैं ना. एक मिनट.
प्लेन.
हाँ, प्लेन. सेट प्लेन लेकर आ जाना.
यहाँ दो फैक्स मशीन है सर. कौन सा वाला ऑन करूँ सर, लेफ्ट वाला या राइट वाला?
लेफ्ट.
सर आपका लेफ्ट या मेरा लेफ्ट?
मेरा लेफ्ट.
आप कौन से पोजीशन पे है सर?
फोन पे दिख नहीं रहे ना,
क्योंकि अगर आप मेरे सामने है तो आपका लेफ्ट मेरा राइट बनता है और मेरा राइट आपका लेफ्ट बनता है सर. मैं तो सिर्फ पति बनना चाहता हूँ.
So these were some iconic movies that we have seen while growing up too. So earlier films were more fun, entertainment, or they had some deep stories. Now films are too real. And sometimes the stories could not show up the fun or the entertainment for which we go to the theaters. So there's some of them are trying to send some particular kind of messaging. What do you have to say on that?
Yeah, that's what I miss, and I think that's what the Gen Z is missing also. You know, and I see that change. Fashion is back to the 90s. Food is back to the 90s. Entertainment is also going to be back to the 90s. We saw a film like Sayara knock the box office off. Because we are back to the 90s with the music. We started celebrating music. We started believing that platforms pe ho raha hai, so we shouldn't celebrate it. We used to celebrate the release of our music. Music is what has connected India to the rest of the world. Music is what has connected a generation from India that went out, the non-resident Indians, and got them back, you know, because they wanted our music, they wanted our songs, they wanted to attend our mehdis and dance. That was what was the connect, which was missing. And we get influenced by the West a lot, and that's the impact. When the rest of the world started offering us subsidies to make movies, we started making movies for subsidies and not for content. So I may be wrong, but there's a lot that happened that because of which our films went on a different track. I see a lot of it returning now, because when there is no success, then you start looking at newer ways of wanting to do that. And even the virtual world is disappeared as far as I'm concerned. The real world is something that we are very conscious about today. anybody who's posting too much on social media now and a world that they don't belong to, people are aware of that. You know, मैं एक छोटी सी बात है which I'd always tell कि खुश रहना बहुत आसान है. आप खाने की बात करो तो दाल चावल खा लो, आचार, माँ बैठी है, बीवी बैठे हैं, बच्चे बैठे हैं, आप खुश हो. अपने आप को खुश दिखाना बहुत मुश्किल है, क्योंकि उसी चीज के लिए आपको 5 डिशेस चाहिए, अलग अलग कलर्स के चाहिए. उसके बाद आप उसके फोटो लोगे. डालने से पहले सामने वाला जो बैठा है बोलेगा, खाने लगे बोलेगा रुक 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 रुक, लेट मी चेक वेदर इट्स राइट. नो यार, दिस डिश हैज कम, लेट मी शूट अगेन, शूट अगेन. सब हो गया, सामने वाले बैठा है, ठीक है यार आपका ये सब हो गया, अभी खाए, हाँ खाने लग गए, तब तक खाना ठंडा हो गया. तो खुश रहना बहुत आसान है, अपने आप को खुश दिखाना बहुत मुश्किल है. सो आई थिंक ऑल ऑफ अस शुड बी कॉन्शियस अबाउट दैट कि लेट्स जेन्युइनली बी हैप्पी. ड्रॉप दैट फोन एंड सी दैट विजुअल ब्यूटिफुली, एंजॉय इट. फिर बचा तो फोटो में डाल देंगे, एंजॉय इट. आई थिंक दिस इज द चेंज एंड आई विल, ट्रस्ट मी, you'll see that change.
So this brings me to the last short video and a small question on that. Barul, can you pull it up, please?
देने वाला जब भी देता देता छप्पड़ फाड़ के, कित कित कितना कित कित कितना, दिखता न दिखता न दिखना दिखना.
छन छन छनानू, छन छन छनाना, छन छन छनानम, छम 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 छम. मैं आऊं बाबा पो, मैं जाऊं बाबा पो, मान भी जा बाबा पो, ऐसी ना तड़पा.
हम्बलिला हम्बलिलो हम्बलिले, चुकुमा 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 चिले.
सर, इन गानों का मतलब क्या है?
मतलब इसीलिए तो लोगों ने मजा लिया. अगर मतलब, हर चीज का मतलब समझ ही न जाए तो मजा ही नहीं आएगा. जिंदगी में जी लेना चाहिए, मतलब बाद में समझ लेंगे. हंसते रहो. लाफिंग क्लब्स क्या होती है? और खूबी सिर्फ गाने का मतलब ही नहीं, आप डांस मूवमेंट्स देखिए, ऐसा कोई नहीं है दुनिया में जो नहीं कर सकता. तो आजकल डांस ऐसे है, तो कहीं कभार मेरे हाथ फंसते तो निकालने के लिए कोरियोग्राफर की जरूरत होती है, सिखाने के लिए नहीं. तो आई थिंक डिफिकल्ट करते जा रहे, हर चीज को हम कॉम्प्लिकेट करते जा रहे. उससे अच्छा अगर रिदम रखे और साथ साथ मेलोडी हो तो आई थिंक इट वर्क्स. और यही एक खूबी है. मैं जैसे ही देखा मैं समझ गया कि क्वेश्चन तो वही होने वाला कि इसके लिरिक्स क्या, हमको भी नहीं मालूम. हम्बा लीला हम्बा लीला हम्बा ले लो, यानी मजे ले लो, ये कर लो, प्यार बांट लो, जो आपको समझना आप समझ लो. मूड आपका अच्छा होना तो आपकी सोच भी अच्छी ही होगी.
So we really look forward to this kind of music, this kind of entertainment, and we really hope that Welcome to the Jungle, Fir Hera Fairy 3 comes back, brings back all the laughter and the memories that we have grown up to. This brings me end to this session. Thank you so much, Sunil ji, for making it to the conference.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you to the entire team. Mandar ji for introducing me to sir. And I'll conclude the session now. We'll continue with the next session after this. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.